Alba wins that brilliantly, and now we're on the attack. Jordi Alba looks for Luis Suarez. What an opportunity for us. Suarez lacking a bit of pace there. Oh, he still gets the ball. Suarez goes for goal, and Luis Suarez scores the first goal of this series. Oh, here goes Jordi Alba, and now we've got acres of space to run into. We know Alba's good in these situations. Goes for the cutback to Vidal. Not too sure about that, but the chance might still be on as Messi scores from literally the edge of the box. So, welcome back to episode number 2 of the Barcelona Master League series over on PES 2020. Last episode, we got done with a bit of transfer business, bringing back the likes of Todibo and Trincao to Barcelona. We also managed to beat Valencia over 2 legs in the Spanish Super Cup final, 4-2 on aggregate. Today's episode, La Liga begins as we've got our first game of the season against Leganes. And obviously, since we've got about 170 million to spend, expect some transfers in today's episode. You lot absolutely smashed it with the support on the first episode of this series, like over 2,500 likes on PES content and on my second channel. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's keep the support coming, man. If you guys can smash, let's say 1,500 likes once again, that'd be incredible. The plan for this series is to upload it every Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, and of course the weekends. So 5 episodes every week, I think that's fair. That's what I'm aiming for. So next episode should be on Friday. So drop a like in the video if you're enjoying the content, subscribe if you are new around here, and well, let's get this started. First ever press conference as Barcelona boss in this series. Let's get this one underway. As always, if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day, sell Sergi Roberto and sign a quality young right back who can share that position with Nelson Semedo. That is actually a quality suggestion because I know Sergi Roberto is a very decent player, but the thing is, I'm not too sure if he's got the pace to, keep up with everyone at the back. Let me actually check his pace stats. So he's got 82 speed, which I don't think is that good. Is it good on PES? Let me know in the comments section. So what I'm actually thinking is, instead of selling Sergi Roberto, because I feel like he's actually a very versatile player, I'd rather keep him and use him as maybe a backup option for one of our midfielders. And instead of trying to maybe sell Roberto, we sell Ivan Rakitic, a player I'm not really keen on keeping because of his age and all that. And then we of course go ahead and sign a right back. So we have Roberto, moving to a backup spot for our midfield. We sell Rakitic and we sign a quality right back. That's what I'm trying to do. I know it's a complicated situation, but I think that's the way forward. I'm not too keen on keeping Rakitic, and that is exactly what we're gonna do. Next question, will you be interested in signing Neymar in this series? I would love to bring back Neymar to Barcelona, especially now that he's got that purple hair. I mean, how insane would that look in-game? But we can't really do it because if you look at this, guys, when we go to start transfer negotiations, PSG demand at least 180 million at the very minimum. And if you try and unlock his release clause, that's upwards of 400 million. I mean, we just cannot afford Neymar at the moment. PSG just do not want to part ways with him. And that basically means signing Neymar is just virtually impossible, at least for this first season, unless we go ahead and sell a few players like maybe Luis Suarez, that I don't want to do right now. I want to give Griezmann a chance. I want to give Suarez a chance up top. So for this first transfer window, we're going to say no to Neymar. Maybe in the next one or maybe next season, but I'm not putting this away, guys. At one point, I do want to see Neymar back with Barcelona in this Master League series. Next question, what happened to Messi to glory and the Haaland to glory series? So I know I've disappointed quite a few people by not continuing those 2 series, but well, what's happened is that I'm just not enjoying FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. I feel like this year, Ultimate Team is just terrible with the gameplay and all, and I feel like it is not correct for me to criticize the game and spend like an insane amount of money on FIFA points. So I'm just not feeling like playing Ultimate Team, man. So that's basically it. I don't feel like playing Ultimate Team. That's why I'm not making videos on it. So in the future, I might bring back a series like that. But for now, I'm not really looking to play Ultimate Team, man. I'm just not liking what EA are doing with the game this year. So yeah, that's the plan. Last episode at the Camp Nou, Leo Messi produced the goods as he scored a brace against Valencia in the second leg of the Spanish Super Cup to help us win the trophy. And that's why You guys voted for him as your player of the episode. While on the hunt for right backs, I just realized that Barcelona co-own the rights of Emerson with Real Betis. So for now, he's a Real Betis player, but very soon he's going to be playing for Barcelona. This kid's got a ton of potential. So I thought instead of actually signing a quality right back to compete with Semedo, why not look towards the future and bring Emerson to Barcelona? In real life, it's a done deal, but on PES, we've got to sign him individually. So instead of going for a world-class right back, I'm going to go for youth and I'm going to sign Emerson. It seems like we shouldn't have much problem trying to sign him from Betis. I'm paying the 7 million release clause, a 2.4 million annual salary. Let's get this deal done and hopefully Emerson's agent will accept the contract. Have a look at this, boys. We've got a cutscene here. League Opener Chapter 1. Johan Cruyff taking a press conference. Let's see what this is about. Will you be using new signing Jean-Claude Todibo in the opening match? I'm gonna say I haven't decided yet. In fact, to be fair, I have decided because I feel like I'm going to go with PK and Longley as my first choice centre-backs. It's the first game of the season. I want to go with my strongest team. Honestly, guys, I'm considering not making like a superstar signing in this first window because we've got like quality players in every position. Now, I know players like PK, Alba, Busquets, Luis Suarez are all aging. Even Messi for that matter, but for now they're in their prime. Let's make use of it instead of replacing them. So I'm pretty happy with the team we've got. I guess we're only going to improve the bench and the reserves this first transfer window, so I guess we're not going to be making any big name signing. Players like Neymar though, definitely in the future I've got my eyes on them. For now though, I'm happy with the team we've got. Let's just get the Emerson deal done. Time to kick off La Liga. First game of the season at home at the Camp Nou in front of our own fans against Leganes. Let's start off the season strong. Oh, look at this. Before the game against Leganes, we've got Johan Cruyff giving a team talk, which is lovely. These are the kind of cutscenes I want to see maybe on FIFA as well. Just, you know, makes the series more immersed, I guess. A lot of people have been asking me to up the difficulty of this series because professional is a bit too easy. So we're going to try out top player difficulty. Let's hope we can get on with it. This is how I've got the team set up for our first league game of this season. Messi, Suarez, all in the lineup. Basically going with a full strength 11. We do have the likes of Riqui Puig on the bench, who I do plan on bringing on as a sub. Ousmane Dembele as well. Should be interesting. Let's go out there and get the win in our first league game of the season. First La Liga game of the season at the Camp Nou in front of our own fans against Leganes. I'm hoping we can start this season off strong. We're playing on a new difficulty here on PES 2020, top player difficulty, so I'm a bit worried, but we'll see what happens. Jordi Alba has been very dominant for me down at the left flank, making good runs. I definitely want to continue making use of that. I suppose it's realistic because even in real life, Alba makes a lot of good runs. Now Nelson Semedo, this is fantastic build-up play. Semedo with the cutback inside. The ball wasn't good enough and Leganes clear. I'm doing well so far on this top player difficulty. It isn't that difficult. Squares it to Semedo. Now Leo Messi. Lovely touch from Messi. The dribbling is on point. Messi tries to shoot, but he's held back by one of the Leganes players. Our pressure has been on point in this game. We've been pressing a ton, and that's why we had the ball for pretty much the entirety of this game. We've got to be patient though, as the ball's scooped to Nelson Semedo. Gets it back. Looks for Messi. Messi shoots. Oh, what a goal from Leo Messi. The strike was superb. Did he toe poke that in? I think he did. Leo Messi with a sublime goal, and Barcelona take the lead against Leganes. We had a huge spell of possession here. We kept the ball, we moved it brilliantly, and finally we get the breakthrough. Nelson Semedo picking up the assist. I think he could have a big season for us, man. He's got the pace for the right back. If we can get him to be more offensive, I think he'll be brilliant for us. And look at this, guys. Frenkie de Jong, was it? I think it was. A lovely pass to Semedo. And then the cutback to, of course, Messi, who just smashed this one in. I don't know how he got that much power behind it, but he did somehow. I mean, he is Leo Messi, so there you go. First goal of the league season for Messi. Frenkie de Jong sees Jordi Alba. We've made use of our fullback so well in this game as the cross comes in. Maybe a header from Leo Messi. Who am I kidding? Messi isn't winning headers. Problems here as the ball's played in for, of course, Leganes. And how have they not scored that? I'm confused. A golden opportunity for Leganes squandered. Have a look at that ball played out wide. Cross comes in. Our defense just don't even know what they're doing. PK so suspect that, oh my god, Ter Stegen saved that. Unbelievable. I actually thought the header was wide, but actually Ter Stegen saved that. Incredible scenes. The Germans keeping us in this. Making a couple of changes. Dembele comes on for Luis Suarez, and I'm playing Dembele out wide. Griezmann up top. Suarez has had a pretty difficult game, and also Riqui Puig gets his first start of the season, bringing him on for Arthur in that midfield. A bit of problem here for us. That's well done by Sergio Busquets. I'm telling you, man, Sergio Busquets is unbelievable on PES. Like, how is he so good? I know he's unreal in real life as well as the CDM, but on PES, man, the guy's probably the best CDM in the game. Free kick for Barcelona. Leo Messi from this range, 29 meters. Can he convert? Oh, I've put way too much power on it, and well, that's pretty awful from Leo Messi. Anyways, that's full time. The match has come to an end. We walk away with a win. Not really a convincing performance, but I'll take the 3 points. Messi with the match winner. Looks like we've got ourselves another cutscene. My assistant has come towards me. The opening match win has sent the press that follow the team in a frenzy. I'm just a bit confused. What's going on in this cutscene? Cruyff is sipping on his coffee, but that's all? I'm confused. Okay, a lot of transfer business to deal with. First of all, an offer coming in for Rakitic from Olympique Marseille. I wouldn't mind selling him, man, so we're going to try and do that. An offer coming in for Piqué from Real Betis. Now, if it's a good offer, I don't mind selling Piqué. We'll just go out on the market and try and sign a world-class centre-back. But we'll see what the offer actually is. And also, Emerson has accepted an offer, so let's get that signing done. Piqué for 28 million, like, come on, Betis. That is just abysmal. Let's renegotiate. Alright, let's renegotiate. There's no way for 28 million I'm gonna let Piqué go. But for 37.8 million, I'm okay with that. We'll just sign someone world class. Let's just negotiate with Betis and see what's up. Offer coming in for Rakitic for 22.3 million. Gonna renegotiate as well. I definitely want more money for him. Let's try and get maybe 26. Just, you know, seeing what Rakitic is worth, and we'll see what happens. For now though, let's get our deal with Real Betis done for Emerson. 7 million. That's pretty cheap for a right back of his quality. So let's accept terms, and there you go. Another transfer done and dusted. Emerson is joining Barcelona. Oh, this is tough to see. Cristiano Ronaldo wins the Europe Best Player Award and not Leo Messi. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, look at Ronaldo pipe up, man. He's saying this is a great honor and I don't think I'll ever forget this day. Frustrating to see that. So seems like Marseille are ready to accept the amount we want for Rakitic. 26.8 million, I'll take it, man. I just want to get rid of Rakitic. We've got Sergio Roberto to play in that position. We've just signed Emerson, so I think we're sorted. We've also got Riqui Puig coming up from the academy, so let's accept terms, and well, Ivan Rakitic will be on his way to Marseille. So Betis are willing to pay 34 million for Piqué, but you know what? For someone who's 90 dated, and for someone like Piqué who loves the club so much, I don't want to sell Piqué, man, so let's end negotiations. Piqué is going nowhere. I don't know why I even tried selling Piqué. We don't want that happening. Let's keep Piqué at the club. And there you go. Ivan Rakitic has been sold. He's going to be on his way to France and Marseille. I thank him for the goal he scored in the Champions League final in 2015 in Berlin, but since then he's kind of dropped off a lot for Barcelona in real life especially, so makes sense to get rid of him. So the Champions League group stages have been revealed, and let's see the group we've been drawn into. So Bayern, Inter, Ajax and Copenhagen in Group A, Juve, Spurs, Valencia, Celtic in Group B, Barcelona, Arsenal, Lyon and Basel in Group C. Oh man, a trip to Emirates should be fun. Olympique Lyon as well should be a challenging game. Basel should be pretty easy, I guess. Moscow, Man City, Porto and Bruges. That's a pretty easy group for City. Benfica, Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Genk. Madrid have gotten lucky as well. Shakhtar, Napoli, Galatasaray and a team I just don't know who they are. We've got Liverpool, Atleti, Lille and Young Boys in Group G. Interesting. PSG, Chelsea, Zenit and Rangers in Group H. For now though, it's time for our second league game of the season as we're up against Eibar away from home. Now, they got pummeled in their first game of the season 3-0, so I'm looking confident, although it's away from home and you guys know Barca struggles away. But I'm hoping we can win this game and make it 2 wins out of 2. Second game of the season, Eibar away from home. I'm definitely making a few changes for this one considering it's away from home. Griezmann starts up top, Dembele on the left. I do want to have my attackers pressing a lot, so we just can't do that with Suarez because of his age. makes sense to have Griezmann and Dembele then. Vidal starts in midfield to give us a bit more energy. Apart from that, basically my strongest team, and I'm ready for this game. Also on the bench, we've got Francisco Trincao, and I do plan to bring him on at some point to give him his Barcelona debut. Should definitely be exciting. Seems like Eibar are definitely going for this game, because look at their fullbacks, man. They're pushing forward and they're trying to attack as well. This is actually incredible. Eibar have a chance to score here, but the header falls kindly for us. And we get the ball away, and it's a beautiful pass to Dembele. Maybe a counter-attacking opportunity here for us. Griezmann looks to find Dembele. He still gets there ahead of him. Go on, Usman. The pace from Dembele is lovely. Cut back to Arturo Vidal, who slides and shoots, but a big save from the keeper. Busquets looks for Messi. Now it's Antoine Griezmann waiting for Messi. Messi's made a lovely run. Still Leo Messi trying to weave in and out. Brilliantly done from Messi. Looks to bring it on that left foot. Tries to go for goal. Dembele maybe on the rebound. Again, Eibar survived, but we've been lethal on the counter-attack in this one. Half-time, and I'm actually kind of struggling without Luis Suarez because I feel like I need that presence in the box, a proper number 9. And you know what? I'm actually going to keep Griezmann on, but I'll bring off Ousmane Dembele. I think having that shadow striker in, of course, Antoine Griezmann might work in a better way. And also, I think I need more creativity in the midfield, so Arthur comes on, making proactive changes before the second half itself. It's a bold move, but I've got to do it, man. I kind of feel like we need something more to win this game. Good ball played in behind. It's a chance for Eibar. This is not good. Big save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. This is why he earns the big bucks here at Barcelona. Lovely goalkeeping from the German. He's probably been our best player in this episode. He's made some fabulous saves. Oh, that's a gift. This is a big gift for Griezmann. It's now Messi with a chance. Messi tries to shoot, but Eibar somehow survive. Oh, here we go now. Could be a chance for Luis Suarez. Stops it. Releases it to Messi. Has to be a goal. Let's go. We've opened the scoring in this one. Messi again, who breaks the deadlock as Barcelona make it 1-0. We've had to be really patient in this game because Eibar have defended so well. But ultimately, Luis Suarez and Leo Messi combine. Suarez with the assist. Who else but Leo Messi scoring his second La Liga goal of the season with a lovely finish as well. Cruyff celebrates that. 1-0 Barca. It's a big moment, guys, in this series. Trincao making his Barcelona debut away to Eibar in a pressure situation. He comes on for Antoine Griezmann to play on that left side, which, by the way, is actually comfortable to play in. Can we pull off something from this corner? Messi to put this in. Decent delivery. What's going on here? It's chaos, and it falls to Leo Messi, who's probably going to go for goal from here. Messi shoots, looks to curl it in, takes a big deflection. And that's full time, another 1-0 win. We've not really been scoring that many goals, but at least we're getting the job done. Another 3 points in the bag. Messi, the match winner. Another cutscene. I've received word that Getafe are looking to buy Akiemi. They've told me they need 4 hours to get the deal done. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't really mind loaning out or selling Akiemi. I don't plan on using him, at least for now. Yo, 44 million for Jordi Alba is incredible. But in this first window, I don't want to sell any of our, main players in the first team. I want to see how they do throughout the course of the season and then make decisions. So for now, we're going to end negotiations. An offer's just come in for Arturo Vidal on transfer deadline day. This is not the time for us to sell Vidal. I want to keep him for this season at least because we just sold Rakitic. I do want a bit of experience, so Vidal stays. Alright, what's going on here? Another cutscene. Getafe want to buy Akiemi for 3.7 million. I'm okay with that, I don't really plan on using him anyway, so fair play. I'm honestly confused. Why was there such a big deal about Akiemi joining Getafe? Anyways, we're gonna accept it. I don't mind letting him go. Oh, look at that, guys. Ricky Puig is happy about his involvement. He's saying he's fulfilling his ambitions, so yeah, that's great, I guess. This is what I want to do, man, in this series. Get all the youngsters involved. 1 hour to go on transfer deadline day, and I guess I'm happy with all the business we've done. We've signed a few youngsters that Barcelona brought in real life, like Emerson, Todibo, Trincao, and all that. And I don't want to be making, as I said, any major changes in this first window. That's the stance I've taken. I want to keep this series realistic. So, for now, we're going to keep things as is. And of course, in the next transfer window, we're going to probably go big for signings because we do have the money. For now, I want to get a feel of the team. That's the plan. And with that, guys, the transfer window has closed. Well, there you go. Oh, would you look at this? Leo Messi and Cruyff in a press conference. Brilliant. Let's see what kind of questions we get. Ooh, it's about the Champions League. Our next game is in the Champions League's group stages, which means it's actually going to be in this episode itself. That should be fun. How important is the first match in the group of death? I'm gonna say we're gonna win. We're Barcelona, man. Let's go out there and win. Our first game in the Champions League's group stages is against Basel. Have a look at this, a bit of progress on the overalls of our players. We've got Semedo going up by 1, Arthur as well. Coutinho's out on loan, went up by 1, Miranda as well. Good to see that. Best 11 of the month. Oh, La Liga's team of the month has been announced. Let's take a look at that. So this is La Liga's August team of the month. Messi, Suarez in it, Arthur, Busquets as well. Luka Modric, Cruz make it. So yeah, good to see all the Barca players involved. So far in La Liga, we're perfect. 2 games played, 2 wins. I'm hoping we can keep that up for now, though. Focus is being shifted to the Champions League as Barcelona are going to be up against Basel, which I certainly am excited about. So Basel, first game, we've got to try and win this because games against Arsenal and Lyon are definitely going to be challenging. Time for our first Champions League group stage game of the season. Definitely excited for this one. Ansu Fati makes his first start of the season. I thought, you know what, away Champions League game, let's just put Fati out there and see how he plays. Suarez and Messi accompany him. We've got Sergio Roberto playing in midfield. Emerson makes his debut. Firpo gets a chance. Umtiti back in the lineup. Definitely change the squad around because we've got Sevilla at the weekend, so wanted to keep the squad fully fit. This is how we have lined up. Let's go and get our first Champions League win of the season. A lot of early pressure from Basel. Cross comes in, it's a good one. Junior Firpo did really well to get that one away. Although another chance here for Basel, who are really in the mood for it. Firpo again with a strong challenge. He's had a great start to the game. Emerson, oh, that's a strong challenge. Exactly what he should be doing in his first game in a Barcelona shirt. Being strong, letting everyone know that he's here and he's ready to challenge. Now it's Messi though on the attack. Goes inside for Roberto, but that's not quite like Messi. A terrible pass from the best player in the world. Alright, here we go now. Messi to whip in a ball from a corner. It's decent. Roberto with the header. Hits someone. Suarez on the rebound and that's in. Such a dodgy goal, but I'll take it. Luis Suarez gets himself an away Champions League goal after God knows how long, and I'll take it. A simple header from him, and with that we open the scoring up. Luis Suarez in the score sheet. Messi with the ball in. Roberto's header was pretty awful, but actually it worked out perfectly for us. Suarez with a simple tap-in header, I guess. 1-0 Barca. Oh, here's Messi now breaking through. Have the floodgates opened up. Leo Messi goes for goal with the finesse shot. Not really quite like Messi. From there, he should try and at least keep it on target. He's Leo Messi, man. Not good. It's a big chance for our opponents. But when you've got Marc-Andre ter Stegen, there really isn't much to worry about. He's had such a good episode. Basel with a chance here. Umtiti has to keep hold of his man. Cross comes in. It's a good one off the post and on the rebound. Basel score. The away struggles continue as it's 1-1. That's such a dodgy goal, but I can't really complain. The goal I scored with Suarez was pretty terrible as well. 1-1 and game on with 30 minutes to go. Fati has had a great run out, but it's now time to make some changes. I feel like I need a bit of pace, and that's why Dembele comes on. Also, Roberto's on a yellow card. Let's bring on Arthur. Maybe get some more creativity in. Let's hope these changes work. Here's Messi. Suarez back to his goal. Suarez turns well. Still Luis Suarez, but there's no space to run into. Although Messi might get the loose ball. No, they get it away. It's so difficult, man, playing against teams when they literally park the bus. And it's a draw. Champions League away struggles continue. Definitely a frustrating result, man. We could have won this game. I've just got to try and find a way to be more clinical in front of goal and just more chances, because on this new top level difficulty, that's kind of what I'm struggling with, creating chances. If you guys have any tips, let me know in the comment section. The draw was definitely a frustrating one to take against Basel. Not a good start to our Champions League campaign, but we've got to try and bounce back because in the next episode, we've actually got some really interesting fixtures. Like we've got Sevilla first at the Camp Nou. Then we've got Atletico Madrid away, and then we've got Real Sociedad. So some really big fixtures coming up in that next episode. But before we wrap this one up, time for you guys to get involved with the player of the episode voting. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. A couple of nominees as always. The first one being Leo Messi. He scored the match winners in 2 of our league games, so of course he had to be nominated. The second nominee is going to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who was actually superb in goal. Conceded just in that Champions League game and was superb in La Liga, so he's been nominated. Those 2 are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So with that, we've wrapped up another episode of the PES Master League series. Expect to see the next episode on Friday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Keep the support up if you are. A like would be awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you guys next time.